Wow. So today we have with us director, voice actor in animated fancy pants, Greg Brookens of Faces of Depp. Hello.
Hi, Matt. How's it going?
Going good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I've really had a Q&A like this, so I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of nice to talk to people about film and stuff. I mean, I haven't been to a live anything in forever, so it's been kind of refreshing just, being able to talk to, filmmakers and artists and animators and talk about software and stuff. So I've been enjoying it. So
What was the last movie you got to see in the theater before it happened?
First Wonder Woman, maybe?
First Wonder Woman?
Mm-hmm.
Like before the plague?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I can't remember now. Well, the last thing I saw outside of the house before lockdown happened was I went to the Comedy Store and I saw Whitney Cummings, Anthony Jeselnik, Mark Maron, and like 3 or 4 other comedians that were just absolutely hilarious. And it was some of the best comedy that I ever saw. Mark Maron, and it was funny because Mark Maron shamed us all. It's like, so, you're not worried about the pandemic, huh? Yeah. You don't mean me, do you? Like, that was his joke. Like we don't have to worry about the pandemic or whatever. It's like, well, you're here too, Mark Maron. Shut up.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't you shame me. Came here too. But he did this whole thing about turmeric. It was so hilarious. Like, honestly, it's like, and most of it was on his special that he released right around that same time. I think actually the month prior. So if you go on Netflix, you can see everything that I saw. It was possibly Mark Maron's best set that I've ever seen. So
awesome.
So that's what I've been doing, is watching comedic legends in the Comedy Store. But yeah, so yeah, I miss all that, and hopefully it's like I'm ready. It's like, shoot me up. Put the 5G in me. Do it.
I know. I want to see a movie. I just want to go to the theater.
Microchip me. I don't care. Go ahead. Yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to the virtual platform and trying to get everything together. And these Q&As are part of that. And so let's talk about your short film, The Faces of Depp. I think I need an extreme Faces of Depp.
It's a take on Faces of Death.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if anybody gets that.
But that's not what it was really called at first, was it? That wasn't your first title. It was called something else.
It was like, I was like, am I going to make more Tim Burton, Tim Armstrong stuff? So I thought, like, this would be like the pilot, and if people like it, but I think it's too weird of a concept. It's a bunch of disparate people that shouldn't be together. Which I thought would make it appealing. Like, when I was animating it in the middle of all this, like, somebody was like, oh, I like that idea. I found this children's book about Glenn Danzig and Black Flag, what's his name?
Henry Rollins.
Yes, thank you. It's like a children's book about Henry Rollins and Glenn Danzig hanging out together and solving problems and learning to see eye to eye. I'm like, that's hilarious. That's kind of like what I'm trying to do. And I don't know if it worked, but yeah. Plus, I kind of just like putting a goth guy with a punk guy and seeing what happens.
Well, I just thought it was funny that, Johnny Depp just always so method that he's gone crazy,
Oh, yeah. When I wrote this a long time ago, like I feel like Johnny Depp's pretty much faded at this point, but, he had like just done like Dark Shadows and stuff when I initially wrote this idea. And I was just so sick of Johnny Depp. And
he did get oversaturated for a while. He did.
He was in like 10 Tim Burton movies in a row, and I just got so sick of him and just spiel and mincing around and stupid hats and,
Oh, dude, the Willy Wonka movies were terrible.
Yeah, I think that was around the time when I'm just like, I'm done. Like,
He was so creepy. He was weird. Like, Gene Wilder's character at least was kind of redeeming, Where
he based it off of Johnny. No, I mean he based it off of Michael Jackson. So that's just gonna make your whole movie a little creepy. But yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of sick of hearing about Johnny Depp. And I wanted to put Tim Burton in this movie with Tim Armstrong, so I just felt like I needed to kill off Johnny Depp if I was going to move forward. So I was like, well, I really want to do this other one where it's a take on the X-Files, but first I got to kill off Johnny Depp, because otherwise Tim Burton would just be asking where Johnny Depp was the whole time. Because, yeah.
Well, honestly, I feel like you could just use the same thing and take after anybody that's being oversaturated at this point. You could do an entire segment about Gwyneth Paltrow and all of her all of their products, all her clean products and anti-vaxxer crap.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's going into the pandemics, like, here, eat this mint, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could do a face swap on anybody. You just go into After Effects and replace the asset, which I did do for Tim Armstrong because I decided I wanted bearded Tim Armstrong. So in his earlier career, he had no beard.
All right, so why do you hate Tim Armstrong? Please explain.
I don't hate Tim Armstrong. I got some problems. Like married a 16-year-old, that's kind of creepy. But I like his music. It's just kind of like I like making fun of things I like. Well,
I have no issue taking after Tim Armstrong. I just didn't even know his name because I hate Rancid. I mean, I love punk music, but Rancid in the 90s, I turned it. I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Rancid's like the worst pop. Like, if anyone was a sellout, have you seen SLC Punk? Where Matthew carries you guys are all sellouts, It's like Rancids are sellouts. I
think they're okay.
I mean, Green Day, everyone's like, oh,
Green Day is sellouts.
They just got big. They were successful. They American Idiot's one of the best rock albums ever created.
I don't. Yeah, but the hope you had the time of your that. That's not punk. That's just straight up puss rock. Which is a new genre I just invented.
Yeah, so all right, so not everyone was in a punk rock band, okay? So we can't be as cool as Greg Brookens playing an accordion and Dr. Kilbot. So this is where the Tim Armstrong thing was going. It's like this was a
I've got a punk rock band called Dr. Kilbot. Not broken up on paper. And when we're going to band practice, I just do shitty Tim Armstrong impressions, and I've never actually heard Tim Burton speak that I can remember. So I just kind of came up with a voice for him. He's kind of like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite, I think, is in there somewhere. But I just
Planet Dynamite. Is that what you said?
What's that?
Kip from the Planet Dynamite. Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite, the brother.
Oh, Kip, gotcha.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know about college. Yeah, I'm just chatting with hot babes on the internet, you guys. Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just kind of did that, and I had these two stupid, really bad characters in my head, and I wanted to get that out. So I started animating, and then I worked way too hard on it, and then you can watch the finished product. Is this coming before or after the thing?
It's going to come after. It'll be after.
Yeah. So then, that works. But
so,
I don't know if it holds together. I don't know if it's such a weird idea. I don't know if it's just too random. I don't know.
Well, there's nothing wrong with random. I mean,
yeah, I almost feel like it'd be better if I didn't mention who they were and just this goth guy is a director and this guy's a punk rocker.
I don't know. I think it's
a barrier to entry. But maybe I should also just be talking about how amazing it is.
So your YouTube channel is called Squishy Butt Enterprises. Is that from isn't that what the name of one of your cats?
No. We've got this very large, fat cat named the Bear. Used to be Oliver, and then it was Olivia, and then when she found out it was a girl, this is my wife, and then she didn't really like that name, so she started calling her Teddy Bear Face, and then the years went on, and she just eventually became the Bear. Anyway, really fat cat. Like, anytime I'm driving, Roxy asks me stupid questions about the bear. Like, what do you think the bear's doing now? Or what if we just got a check for like $2 million and it was made out to the bear? Like, oh, from Squishy Butt Enterprises, the talent agency. So that's kind of where that came from. Our cat's got a squishy butt.
We actually
Short
got
story.
for inside the living room so we could check on what the cat's doing.
What's that?
We actually have a camera inside on the living room, a security camera, so that we could see what the cat's doing when we're away, which has been not at all, over the last year. So we know exactly what the cat's doing.
Yeah. Let me see if the cat's out here. No. She was outside the door. No, she's not. So that's good TV right there. We're gonna edit this, right?
I'm trying not to. We're doing one takes here. So let's go back to the list of stuff.
Sure.
So how many pieces are the characters each? Like, explain like how you were setting up the bones, and like you were talking about you wanted Tim Armstrong to have a beard. So talk a little bit about how you're setting up your comps in After Effects.
Basically, I just draw. I do a sketch in Photoshop, and then I'd kind of draw in that and start to just like make a layer. Like, oh, it's a shoulder, and here's a forearm, and then a hand, and head, body, legs. If I show them, I try not to show legs a lot because they're hard to animate. Then just kind of move them around paper doll like, nothing too crazy. Add a rotation point. So very simple stuff like that. Then I'd throw them in like a 2.5D space. So everything's kind of like, two-dimensional paper, but it does go backwards in the shot. So I probably could like share my screen and show you what I'm talking about.
Well, apparently you're doing like you made very dramatic push-ins. So I feel like you did a lot of very dramatic stuff just with moving the camera on top of your animations.
Okay. It says host disabled screen share, so I can't show you.
I'll make you co-host.
Ooh. Fancy.
All right, now try.
Hold on. So, share screen. That's fine. So, here's a shot. The mouth asset is missing because I finished this a long time ago and apparently lost the mouth asset. But like, let me just rotate the camera so you can kind of see like what's going on here. Like, it's kind of like.
Are you sharing right now?
Yeah, can you not see it?
No.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Let's make you host instead of co-host.
Oh, let me try that again. How about now?
There we go. Now I can see everything.
Once I did not click it twice.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's kind of, he's huge in the shot because I was kind of cheating it like that. But this is all just like 2D images in a 3D space. So
the background is, so you make flat walls and you make a floor.
Yeah, like at a 90-degree angle. Actually, this rocking chair took a lot of work. That is kind of almost 3D. It looks good looks decent on every angle, but that's all still like the seat part is probably like 15 1-pixel layers built up, a stack of paper, I guess. So that's kind of how it did.
Interesting. You got a lot of layers going on.
Yeah, sure did.
Oh, that's just him moving his eyes.
Yeah, you can see the mall players missing, but yeah.
He's swearing at us right now.
Yeah. So, I just bring in the thing and then animate the. I'll stop sharing. I don't know if that was helpful. But.
No, I thought it was interesting, especially the 3D space and how you're creating your scenes and then animating, basically flat JPEGs or PNGs rather that you're pulling in from Photoshop. It's actually pretty.
Yeah, it's really not that advanced at all. Like, it's one of the first things I learned, like when I learned After Effects. But it's so fun. Like, you're making like little diorama scenes and then filming it.
So how are you adding your audio tracks? So what are you recording with? Do you record with a Zoom, or how are you recording your audio? And then
I was recording the audio, and I still haven't found another program I like better, but Final Cut 7.
Oh my God. We have had, like, through these QAs, I've been having an ongoing discussion about how many people are hanging on the Final Cut 7. I mean, that's
for like audio recording, it was the easiest. Like, I did edit the whole thing in Premiere, but I wish it was in Final Cut 7. It's just, I'm so used to it. I've done Final Cut most of my life, and then I started doing animation more, so I don't use it as much. But.
Yeah, I mean, and what the common talking point for that is that I have to get the Adobe software package, so Premiere just comes with it. And I heard that you can actually put it in Final Cut Pro mode. Like, they've even gone so far as to making it, just like Final Cut Pro. So they're like stealing all the fire. But I mean, no one's saying 10. I love Final Cut Pro 10. It's the best.
Yeah, what the? Apple.
Yeah.
And then my friend, the drummer in my band, my old band, he works at Shure Microphones, and he got me like $1,000 microphone for $200.
Oh, nice. What kind is that?
It's a shotgun mic. Do I have it here? Here's the case. There we go. It's a pretty decent Shure shotgun mic.
Take the thingy off. The windsock. All right.
Yeah. I think he said it was about $1,000. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a Sennheiser that I've had for probably 20 years now that still does everything that I need it to do. And
yeah, that sounds great.
It's like my light kit have just been, and my tripod have been money well spent. I mean, I bought them like 20 years ago, and
yeah, you still got that light kit?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who you are. This is an impartial.
What's that?
I said I don't know about your light kit because this is an impartial film festival. There's no nepotism.
Well, you have a good start, so I really don't need to defend it very much. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, Greg and I, we've been working together. I went and saw, I was scrolling through the Art of Pain. I finally got an HD copy from your brother that I had to like get from 4K download. Like, I still haven't got like an original from him, but I did get the download one, and dude, you're like a baby, like a little baby. And it was the scene where and I'm in the background bowling at North Beach. It was such a blast from the past because I just was scrolling through it, and I stopped at that scene where dude, who played the lead character? Anders Ericsson is like complaining about his girlfriend breaking up with them, and you're giving him advice. That's that scene. It's the Fury Horse scene.
Yeah. I forgot about it. I need to rewatch that. My wife has never seen that one. Like, I'm always just so nervous to show my stuff to people. Like, she has barely seen anything of mine.
Yeah. Not too many people have seen my Rosco Village stuff either. And every time I like watch it, it's just like, I get a little cringe factor, but I know that we did an all right job. Like, even with the Art of Pain, it's like IMDb totally fucking trashed us on the whole thing. But it's like, you look at our ranking, it's terrible. But honestly, it's like, I still enjoy that movie. I still think it's funny. I mean, the burger trap scene is seriously one of my favorite scenes that we've ever done. So, I mean, honestly, from an entertainment standpoint, I've watched so many worse movies on Amazon or on Netflix, and to be so harsh about a bunch of dudes that just like maxed out our credit cards and ran around the city and like we're throwing ninja stars at each other. I still think it's a pretty entertaining movie. So
Yeah. Is it just? It's probably my specific Amazon logarithm, but I feel like every time I log on there, there's like 14 new Bigfoot movies. A lot of Bigfoot movies.
I know about your Skunk Ape movie, dude.
Yeah, I mean, ours isn't on there. It should be, like, with the low quality. There's this one called Swamp Ape, and then they're just talking about the Skunk Ape so much that I know they didn't call it Skunk Ape because we already came up with that title.
I just saw an article about Skunk Ape, and like someone was saying, "Oh, Skunk Ape is real" or something. It was like CNN sent it to you.
It's definitely real.
Basically, anytime that I find a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot or a Yeti, I send it to you and your brother online purely because of Skunk Ape and dinosaurs.
The Skunk Ape is Q.
Oh, it is Q. He's
yeah,
part
from
of the conspiracy to keep Trump in office. Yes, I'm well aware of this. I had a friend who totally went QAnon on me.
Oh, really?
Block him. Oh, dude, it was crazy. I don't know. But we're talking about nude stuff, not about crazy stuff on the internet. Stop rooting.
Yeah. What about cartoons and me?
So, yeah, well, let's take a look at, we're going to look at your official selection page. Host to say, attendee screening. What the? All right, make me host. So I can screen share.
How do I do that?
Why are you blocking my own video, dude?
How do I make you host? I don't know. I'm not a Zoom guy.
3 dots at the right by my name, or by my screen, top right.
Okay. Mute. No.
Next to me.
All right, we hosted.
All right, there we go. So this is your cast. So Tim Armstrong, that's bearded Tim Armstrong on the left there, right?
Yes.
And then Johnny Depp in the purple.
That's Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Sorry. And then Johnny Depp is down here in the Faces of Depp.
Yes.
I still think it should be evil, don't break character.
Why?
Because it's too grammatically accurate. Evil, don't break character. You gotta say it like that.
Oh, like Tim Armstrong saying it? Like...
Yes, exactly. Honestly, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was reading that. I was like, evil doesn't break
character. Evil don't break character. I was realizing my horrible Tim Armstrong impression is mostly just Sylvester Stallone and Homestar Runner mixed together.
So there's Johnny Depp in his Pirates of the Caribbean outfit.
Yes.
A lot of sandwiches you got going on here.
Yeah, I drew all those sandwiches by myself. That's the longer shot of the one you just showed.
Dog cat. Who's this?
It's a weasel. It's a weasel.
It's a weasel.
I drew it myself.
Tim Armstrong with blood on his face.
Yep.
Oh, and then you in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. That scene got cut, but I was like...
Oh, and then we moved into the Nintendo portion of the video.
Yeah, that was intense. Like, Bowser nearly got me that time. He ended up winning because I got scared, but yeah.
Yeah. So I put a couple fun ones in here for it. This is a better Willy Wonka than the Tim Burton one. I'll tell you that.
That's true. Yep. Like white eyebrows. Thanks for doing that, Jones.
The gallery is actually pretty fun.
That's my favorite. That one.
The Tootsie.
That works pretty well. No, the shark one is.
The shark one is great. That one was your cover photo for a long time.
Forever. Yeah.
That was one of my favorite ones. That one did good. So let's get back to what are you working on next?
I'm working on some just a cartoon or two, and a script for a pilot I'm maybe gonna pitch, or working on it with my brother. He might pitch it because he's better at this stuff than me, I guess. But yeah, the cartoon, I just kind of want to make a shit ton of fake commercials because I think fake commercials are hilarious.
All right.
And I was thinking just like wrapping that around like you're trying to watch a real YouTube video about how like a meteor is about to strike Earth. They'll be like, the death toll will be in the, and then it like cuts to an ad, you know. I want to do like 15 8-second ads or something like that, really quick. But I think that'd be a fun thing to do. Because like fake ads are always funny.
Awesome. Well, I always enjoy your work, Greg, and thank you for being part of the KaPow Intergalactic Film Festival 2021 virtuality.
Thanks.
Virtual,
yeah, looking forward to it.
Virtual film festival, not virtual reality. But yeah, so yeah, looking forward to seeing more of your stuff, and thank you for participating. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, and keep supporting cinema any way you can. Everyone, please, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Buy AMC stock, I guess. That's what you should do.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But, we'll have to make do with it, with what we've got right now. But yeah, we will see you next week. Well, we'll see you during the showcase. So
yeah.
All right. You stay safe. You stay warm.
You too.
All right.
Yeah. Stay warm in LA, please. I know it's cold. Be careful out there.
It gets cold at night. So.